gentlemen, welcome to your lucky day. It's Inside the Box Winners Tournament Edition. All of our contestants today have already won 2 matches. They have already won quite a bit of money, and they are here to add to that the pot, $15,000. Now, on the show, we give our contestants 2 minutes to guess the name of a TV series, a TV character, or a TV actor. I am your host, Sam Kalalea. Let's meet our returning champions. First up is Alpha. Hey, Alpha, how you doing today?
Not too bad, Sam.
I'm glad to hear it. Over here is Andrew. Andrew, how's your day been?
Life is good, Sam.
Life is good for Andrew. How is life for Beth, who is inside the box?
Great, Sam.
All right, guys, you know what this game is about. You've already won it twice. Beth, you've got a monitor full of questions. You'll be asking the fellas out here those questions. They'll be responding with yes or no answers. However, the only thing they see on their monitor is a picture of the answer. The knowledge they need to answer correctly comes from them and them alone. And if they make a mistake, they will be given a 5-second time penalty. And in this game, time is everything, because whoever banks the most time at the end of 2 rounds meets me in the money round for as much as $15,000 and may in fact qualify for a shot at $20,000 in the championship game. So let's play some Inside the Box Winners Tournament style. Here we go. 2 minutes to give me the name of a female character. First and last name. Start the clock.
Alpha, is she a senior citizen?
No.
Andrew, is she a teen?
No.
Alpha, is she a college student?
No.
Andrew, is she an adult?
No.
Alpha, is she a child?
Yes.
Andrew, did her show debut in the 80s?
Yes.
Alpha, is she in a comedy?
Yes.
Andrew, is she in an animated series?
No.
Alpha, does she have blonde hair?
Yes.
Andrew, does her show revolve around home or family?
Yes.
That's 5. Here's your first clue. She was the cute one. Female character. That's time, Beth. I'm going to restart the clock for you. 1.5 minutes left. Ask your next question.
Andrew, is her show set in Long Island?
Yes.
Incorrect. That is a no and a time penalty.
Alpha, is her show set in New York City?
No.
Andrew, is her show set in San Francisco?
Yes.
Alpha, does Candace Cameron play her sister?
Yes.
Andrew, does Don Stamos play her uncle?
Yes.
Alpha, does her father love to clean?
Yes.
Andrew, is she precocious?
Yes.
That's 5. Here's your second clue. This is an Olsen twins role.
Oh, I know her.
Female character. All right, I'm going to restart the clock, Beth. Get some more clues.
Andrew, does she have an imaginary friend named Ike?
No.
Alpha, is she known as Munchkin?
No.
Incorrect. That is a yes and a time penalty.
Andrew, does she often say how rude?
Yes.
Incorrect. That is another time penalty.
Alpha, does she often say you got it, dude?
Yes.
Andrew, did she back a car into the kitchen?
No.
Alpha, does she like Malibu Stacy dolls?
No.
Andrew, was she played by 2 actors?
Yes.
And Alpha, does she love cookies?
No.
Andrew, did her
Incorrect.
mother...
That is a yes.
Andrew, did her mother die?
Yes.
That's 5. Here's your last clue. She's Danny Tanner's baby.
Chrissy Tanner?
Chrissy Tanner is incorrect. That's a free guess. I'm going to restart the clock. 7 seconds left, Beth.
Michelle Tanner.
Michelle Tanner is absolutely correct. You didn't say stop the clock, but you banked 2 seconds. That's still good. You pulled it out right before time lapse. A true champion. Good stuff. That is just the first game of round 1. When we come back, the rest of round 1 with Alpha inside the box. So come on back, folks.
Everyone loves a good prank.
Check out Lou's favorite hobby.
Well, almost everyone. America's Funniest Home Videos. Sunday at 7 on Game TV.
LeoVegas Online Casino. Experts in live dealer entertainment, roulette, blackjack, baccarat, and all your favorite live dealer games. This is where the Lions play. LeoVegas.com, King of Casino. Download the app for free.
What keeps baby's skin healthy? A diaper that doesn't leave skin wet. That's why Pampers Swaddlers absorbs wetness better for up to 100% leak-proof protection and 0% skin irritation. Pampers, for healthy baby skin.
What makes you more or less of a man? The answer is nothing. But an extra touch of care can make you feel your best. Dove Men Plus Care. Care makes all the difference.
Crunchy or sweet and salty? When it comes to Nature Valley, which camp are you in?
Yup, fuels. Perseverance. Yup, fuels.
Tim's Maple Bacon is back, now on a new cheddar croissant. With crispy, naturally smoked bacon, a sweet and savory maple glaze, and a 100% Canadian fresh cracked egg. Mornings just got sweeter. Try Maple Bacon on a cheddar croissant.
It's time for Tim's.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Your best defense against erosion and cavities is strong enamel. Nothing beats it. New Pro-Enamel Active Shield actively strengthens the enamel to defend against erosion and cavities. I think that this product is a game changer for my patients. It really works.
Shredded wheat cereal, 100% whole grain wheat with 0 grams of sugars and 0 salt. And there are endless possibilities. Shredded wheat, 1 ingredient, endless possibilities.
Hey folks, game 1 of round 1 of the winners tournament is in the books. Let's update the scores and then we'll have a chat with our champions. Beth is sitting with a bank of 2 seconds. Andrew has 2 time penalties, so his score is -10. Alpha, an identical score of -10. Let's check in with all of our good friends. Andrew, $6,000. You said you wanted to buy a TV. Have you started shopping for that big TV yet?
I've been looking around. I've been checking them. There's some good ones out there, but I'm going to see if I can afford a more expensive one after today.
Good for you, my friend. Aim high now. Beth, $4,500 for you. You want to go to Disneyland. How much more do you think you need?
Well, for a full family, totally paid for, is about $5,000. Plus, my husband wants to go to Vegas, so I've got to get some more
You
money
better
for
watch
that
guy. All right, inside the box, Alpha, $8,500. You are, you've won more than these guys. You think they're a little jealous, maybe?
Perhaps, but probably because of my charisma and charm more than anything else.
Well, that's what I would think. All right, good stuff, my friend. 2 minutes for you to give me the name of a series. Start the clock, please.
Andrew, is it a variety series?
No.
Beth, is it a sitcom?
No.
Andrew, is it a drama?
Yes.
Beth, did it debut in the 50s?
No.
Andrew, did it debut in the 60s?
No.
Beth, did it debut in the 70s?
Yes.
Andrew, are the characters all male?
No.
Beth, is the character's name in the title?
No.
Incorrect. That is a yes.
Andrew, is it set mainly at a hospital?
No.
Beth, is it set mainly at a police station?
No.
Andrew, is it set mainly at a TV station?
No.
Beth, is it set often at home?
Yes.
Andrew, is it set in, is there a city in the title?
No.
Beth, is it set mainly in a big city?
No.
Andrew, is it set mainly in a rural setting?
Yes.
That's 5. Here's your first clue. It's set in the past. TV series.
Little House on the Prairie?
Little House on the Prairie is incorrect. I'm going to restart the clock. Ask your next question, my friend. It's going to Beth.
Stop the clock?
Stop the clock, please.
The Waltons?
The Waltons is absolutely correct. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see that I was not kidding when I called these people champions. This young man has just banked 1 minute and 12 seconds. How did you know it was the Waltons?
Rural setting and set in the past. It's got to be one of the two. So,
good stuff, man.
Yeah.
You still deduced it. There are a lot of shows. It could have been Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
Maybe.
But you got it. It's the Waltons. You see what I mean? These guys are good. Let's see what Andrew can do when we put him inside the box. All right, folks, the champions have switched positions. Let's update the scores before the final game of round 1. Alpha is sitting with a bank of 1 minute, 2 seconds. Beth is sitting at -3 seconds. Andrew is sitting at minus 10 seconds, but Andrew's inside the box for the first time. Here we go, Andrew. Stiff competition. Bank some time. 2 minutes to give me the name of a female character. Start the clock.
Beth, is she an adult?
Yes.
Alpha, is she in a comedy?
No.
Beth, is she in a horror series?
No.
Alpha, is she in an action-adventure series?
Yes.
Beth, did her show debut in the 80s?
No.
Alpha, did her show debut in the 90s?
No.
Beth, did her show debut in the 2000s?
No.
Alpha, did her show debut in the 70s?
Yes.
Beth, does she have dark blonde hair?
Yes.
Alpha, does her show revolve around work or a mission?
Yes.
That's 5. Here's your first clue. She appears in 2 series. Female character. All right, that's time. I'm restarting the clock. Ask your next question, Andrew. Beth.
Beth, does she often battle fembots?
Pardon?
Does she often battle fembots?
No.
Incorrect. That is a yes.
Stop the clock.
Stop the clock.
Jamie Summers.
Jamie Summers, ladies and gentlemen. I know this guy. I know how his mind works. Anything having to do with science fiction or anything like that, he'll get it. You just banked 1 minute and 11 seconds, Andrew. Folks, we've got 3 amazing players. All of them solved their puzzles in the first round, but we're just halfway home, folks. Coming up, the second round, and Beth is going to get back inside the box. So join us, please.
Somebody got their bid right on the nose and gets $500.
The Price is Right. Weeknights at 7 on Game TV. Want to catch up on that show you used to know, but one episode isn't enough?
I've never heard of such a thing.
Every weekend this summer, we're playing marathons of game show classics.
That explains all the screaming backstage.
Today, we try and climb to the top.
In full living color.
$100,000 Pyramid Marathon. Today at 1 on Game TV.
We get it. Learning something new is hard, especially a new language. So make it easy on yourself with Babbel, the language learning app that teaches real-world conversation for any situation. Babbel is more than vocab memorization. It teaches practical phrases you'll actually use. Say auf Wiedersehen to I give up, au revoir to it's too hard, and hola to real conversations with real people in a new language. Ready to find your follow-through? Get Babbel. It starts here. Start learning today at Babbel.com.
Basketball is a very physical sport. There's so many times that I've got hit on the basketball court. Marks don't hold you back.
Movement leaves marks. Do not be perspired shooting.
Degree Ultra Clear. Non-stop protection against white marks.
At Sephora, we believe everyone's unique shade deserves to shine. That beauty is a light emanating from within, worthy of being seen and celebrated. Sephora's Color IQ tool matches your unique shade to beauty products right for you, so your light can truly shine. Discover your Color IQ shade match, only at Sephora.
Discover BetMGM Casino and leap into a world filled with all your favorite casino games, including popular picks like MGM Grand Millions and Premium Blackjack Pro. All of it right at your fingertips. BetMGM Casino. Start your adventure. The King of Casinos is available in Ontario.
Let's talk about Haribo Gold Bears. The red one is more gooder to me because it tastes like berries. They're really squishy. Then I'm going to fly it into my mouth.
All right, folks, round 1 of this winner's tournament match is in the books, and holy guacamole, it is a doozy. Let's check in with the scores. Alpha has a bank of 1 minute, 2 seconds. Andrew has a bank of 1 minute, 1 second. And Beth is sitting at -8. But here's the rub. Beth is inside the box. Beth, you've got a good idea, a pretty good idea of how good these two guys are. You know what you need to do right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bank some time. Pull it out. Here we go. 2 minutes to give me the name of a male actor, first and last name, of course. Play along at home, please, and start the clock.
Alpha, did he star in a series in the 2000s?
Yes.
Andrew, was he a child actor?
No.
Andrew, is he still alive?
Oh, me?
Alpha, sorry, yes. Is he still alive?
No.
Andrew, did he star in a fantasy series?
No.
Alpha, did he star in an action-adventure series?
No.
Alpha, has he started? Andrew, has he started in a sci-fi series?
No.
Alpha, has he starred in a comedy?
Yes.
Andrew, has he starred in more than one series?
Yes.
Alpha, has he starred on Broadway?
No.
Incorrect. That is a time penalty. And your fifth yes, here's your first clue. He was on the Waltons.
Will Greer.
Will Greer is incorrect. That's your free guess. I'm going to restart the clock. Ask your next question, please, to Andrew.
Andrew, did he play a chef?
Yes.
Alpha, did he play a housekeeper?
No.
Andrew, did he star in All in the Family?
No.
Alpha, did he star in Mork and Mindy?
No.
Andrew, did he star in Soap?
No.
Andrew, Alpha, did he star in Three's Company?
Yes.
Andrew, did he co-star with Judd Hirsch?
No.
And Alpha, did he co-star with Don Knotts?
Yes.
Andrew, did he co-star with Sally Field?
No.
Alpha, did he appear in Everybody Loves Raymond?
No.
And Andrew, was his character known for pratfalls?
Yes.
Alpha, was his character friends with Norm Peterson?
No.
Alpha, Andrew, did he appear on Newhart?
No.
Alpha, did he appear on 8 Simple Rules?
Yes.
Stop the clock.
Stop the clock. You're going to get a second clue first. He's a physical comedian.
John Ritter.
John Ritter is absolutely correct. There it is again. Another guessed puzzle. Every puzzle has been guessed. You just banked 19 seconds, Beth. Round 2 must continue, and I have to put Alpha inside the box. All right, folks, here we are in the second round in the winners tournament. $15,000 on the line. Let's update the scores before we play the next game. Beth has a bank of 11 seconds. Andrew has a bank of 1 minute, 1 second. Alpha has a bank of 57 seconds. He's inside the box. I've got a confession to make. I have a crush on all of you. You are all amazing at this game, and if I didn't know so gosh darn much myself, I would be more impressed, but I'm still impressed. All right, Alpha, 2 minutes for you to give me the name of a female character, first and last name, of course. Start the clock.
Andrew, is she a child?
No.
Beth, is she a teen?
Yes.
Andrew, did her show debut in the 80s?
No.
Beth, did her show debut in the 90s?
Yes.
Andrew, is she in a comedy?
No.
Beth, is she in a drama?
Yes.
Andrew, does she have red hair?
No.
Beth, does she have dark hair?
No.
Andrew, does she have blonde hair?
Yes.
Beth, does her show revolve around work?
No.
Andrew, does her show revolve around family or friends?
Yes.
That's 5. Here's your first clue. She said, I choose me. All right, no guesses. I'm going to restart the clock for you, my friend. Go ahead, ask your next question. It's to Beth.
Beth, has she worked as a lawyer?
No.
Andrew, has she been a high school student?
Yes.
Beth, does she live in California?
Yes.
Andrew, does her mom own a flower shop?
No.
Beth, does his mom a former TV star?
Yes.
Incorrect. That is a no and a time penalty.
Andrew, is her mother a former model?
Yes.
Beth, does she die?
No.
Andrew, does she get amnesia?
No.
Beth, does she shoot?
That is a yes and a time penalty.
Andrew, is her mother named Jackie?
That's to Beth.
Beth, is her mother named Jackie?
No.
Andrew, is her
Correct.
stepfather?
That is a yes and a time penalty. Here's your next clue. She's in love with Brandon and Dylan.
Is it Kelly Taylor?
Kelly Taylor is absolutely correct. Kelly Taylor, the lovely Kelly Taylor. Some people are Brenda people, some people are Kelly people. Nobody is a Donna person. But I digress. All right, you just banked 48 seconds, my friend. Great job. But guess what? We're not through yet. Round 2 isn't over. You know why? Because Andrew has got to get inside the box. All right, folks, our contestants have changed positions. Let's update the scores before the final game of round 2. Alpha has a bank of 1 minute, 45 seconds. Beth has a bank of 1 second. Andrew, a bank of 56 seconds. Let's check in with Andrew. All right, Andrew. You're down by a bit. You need to bank some time. How do you feel right now?
The pressure's definitely on.
All right, you've handled pressure well in the past. I'm confident you can handle it well now. Here we go. 2 minutes for Andrew to give me the name of a male character, first and last name, of course. Start the clock.
Beth, is he an adult?
Yes.
Alpha, did he debut in the 70s?
Yes.
Beth, is he in a Western?
No.
Alpha, is he in a fantasy series?
No.
Beth, is he in a drama?
Yes.
Alpha, does he have black hair?
No.
Beth, does he have white hair?
Yes.
Alpha, does his show revolve around space?
No.
Beth, does his show revolve around a work or a job?
Yes.
That's 5. Here's your first clue. Lee Merriweather is a co-star on his show.
Is it Jim Phelps?
Jim Phelps is incorrect. It's restarting the clock, and ask your next question, my friend.
Beth, does he work with his daughter-in-law?
Yes.
Stop the clock.
Stop the clock.
Is it Matlock?
Matlock is incorrect. That's a 5-second time penalty, my friend. Restart the clock. Alpha gets the next question.
Alpha, has he been in prison?
No.
Beth, has he been in the Vietnam War?
Yes.
Incorrect. That is a time penalty. Next to Alpha.
Alpha, has he been a lawyer?
No.
Beth, does he have a mobile home?
No.
Alpha, does he keep his gun in a cookie jar?
No.
Beth, does he work with his cousin?
No.
Alpha, does his wife help him solve crimes?
That is a time penalty. My bad. Time penalty there. Alpha, next question.
Alpha, does his wife help him solve crimes?
Yes.
Incorrect. That is another time penalty.
Beth, does he work with someone studying law?
No.
Incorrect. Another time penalty.
Alpha, does he often investigate insurance claims?
Yes.
Beth, does he own a dog named Dog?
No.
Alpha, does he work in New York?
No.
Beth, does he work in Los Angeles?
Yes.
That's 5. Here's your second clue. He's worked with Frank Cannon. All right, no guess. I'm going to restart the clock. Go ahead, ask your next question. Over to Alpha now.
Alpha, does he often work with Lieutenant Biddle?
No.
Incorrect. That is a yes and a time penalty.
Beth, does he often work with Lieutenant Malcolm?
No.
Alpha, does he often work for Intertect?
No.
Beth, has he been retired?
Yes.
That is time. Andrew, you were looking for Barnaby Jones. Barnaby Jones was the puzzle. He didn't get it, and that means, folks, that the person who has won the right to advance to the money round is Alpha. Let's give it up for good old Alpha. Here it is, folks. Once again, we're heading into the money round in the winners tournament. $15,000 up for grabs. It's Sam and it's Alpha when we come back on Inside the Box.
Kevin and Sarah have one of the world's largest collections of souvenir plates. They also have a teenager, so they got their plates insured. But they don't have life insurance. Kevin's worried his diabetes will make it hard to qualify, and Sarah does not like medical exams. So we got them some new plates to tell them about Canada Protection Plan. Canada Protection Plan has solutions for both the healthy and hard to insure, with no needles or medical exams required on most plans. You'll get great coverage at a price you'll love. And there are no payments in your first month. Anybody between 18 and 80 can apply. And there are great member benefits, including rewards for active living and giving back. As part of the Forrester's family, your coverage is backed by our excellent financial strength. Contact your advisor or call now to get a no-obligation quote in minutes. Canada Protection Plan. Protecting what matters most. You.
Hi, Phil Swift here. People everywhere tell me how much they love the Flex Seal family of products. Nothing compares to the original strength of Flex Seal. Flex Seal Liquid, Flex Shot, Flex Tape, Flex Glue, and Flex Paste. Use the Flex Seal family of products to weatherproof and protect virtually everything. Even make quick repairs underwater to help prevent flood damage. Seal up large cracks and holes to keep those nasty pests out of your home. All Flex Seal products create a super strong watertight barrier. And don't forget about our portable Flex Seal Minis, perfect for quick repairs on the go. And when you need maximum coverage and sealing power, take it to the max with Flex Max. Your favorite Flex Seal products are now giant size. Imagine everything you could do with the Flex Seal family of products. Available at these fine retailers.
All right, folks, it is the money round in the winners tournament. There's $15,000 on the line, and those questions you just saw on the monitor are the key to Alpha landing some serious money. Let's check in with good old Alpha. All right, Alpha, there's quite a bit of money on the line. You've probably never been in a situation like this before. What are you doing to stay cool?
You know what? This is all gravy for me. Cautiously optimistic, but I was humbled by my competition. It was a great game, and I'm looking forward to it.
Have you ever run for political office?
No. But you know what? To all those people who said all this useless knowledge would never do me any good, how you like me now?
Yeah, that's what I say. How you like me now? All right, on to serious business, my friend. Yeah. Things are a little bit different in the money round. Let me just explain to the folks at home. Now, it's still 2 minutes, in this case, to give me the name of a female actor. However, now, Alpha has 3 guesses and 3 guesses only. If he burns through those, we take the clock to 0 and you go home with $750. You don't want that, though. You want to try for as much as $15,000. Are you ready, my friend?
It's go time.
Let's go time. Here we go. 2 minutes. Female actor. Winners tournament. Start the clock.
Did she star in the series in the 2000s?
Yes.
Is she a child?
No.
Is she a teen?
No.
Is she an adult?
Yes.
Is she known as a stand-up comic?
No.
Has she released a music album?
No.
Has she starred in a Broadway musical?
No.
Has she starred in a series in the last 5 years?
Yes.
Has she starred in an animated series?
Yes.
Does she have blonde hair?
No.
Does she have dark hair?
Yes. Here's your first clue. Her character had a dog named Brandon.
Go on.
All right, go ahead.
Does she star in a show that revolves around family?
Yes.
Has she starred as a lawyer?
No.
Has she starred as a doctor?
No.
Has she starred as a politician?
No.
Has she starred as a college student?
Yes.
Is she in a series with Kirk Cameron?
No.
Is she in a series with George Gaines?
Yes.
Soleil Moon Frye.
Soleil Moon Frye is absolutely correct. You have just won $9,000. Your total winnings for every game you've played is $17,500. You know what, Alpha? That's good news. I'm throwing away my card. I'm going to applaud you, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
Give yourself a round of applause. Good stuff. $17,500. Alpha, any plans for that kind of cash?
You know what? I like I said, I'll let it sink in, and I'll share it with a lot of my loved ones. There's a lot of good people out there.
I'd love to hear that. It's going to take a long time for that kind of dough to sink in. I'm thinking a couple of months. Now, let me ask you this. I read about you that you think that there should be a sitcom made about how good friends with you, how good friends you are with your ex-girlfriends. Why don't you finance it yourself?
You know what? They've all been so good to me, and some of them helped out in this knowledge.
Yeah.
But yeah, all 6 of them. So.
Oh, and by the way, I have something else that I want to mention to you, Alpha.
What's that?
You've qualified for the championship game, man. So not only do you have $17,500 in your pocket, you are going to get a chance at $20,000 more, my friend. How does that make you feel?
I'm ecstatic.
You're ecstatic?
Yeah.
I'm ecstatic. Thank you for playing, and thank you for watching Inside the Box.